Hello, everybody, and welcome to Legend of the Stone Owl. We like to call it LOTSO, and my name is Chris.
I'm Justin.
I'm Alan.
Hey there, guys. Hey, so before we go, just to not to be a downer, but our thoughts and good wishes and all those things are with our viewers in Japan. I've gotten tweets from some folks who letting us know they're okay. But today, as we're recording this, it was the day of the earthquakes in Japan when we woke up to that on the West Coast. And then also, as we record this, we don't know the state of their nuclear reactor over there, but it doesn't look good. Hopefully, when this episode airs, the results turned out okay. But so our thoughts are with those people before we go on. But why don't we talk a little bit about tonight's show? So tonight on LOTSO, we're going to have kind of a fun episode, something we haven't done in a very long time. In fact, I think it's almost been since it was PAX East last year, and that's what time it is right now. Now, we're actually not going to talk much about PAX East because it's really just kind of kicking off when we're recording this episode. But we're going to take some calls, and that's what we haven't done in quite a while. So we're going to take calls from the audience and chat about whatever they want. But before we get to that, we have a couple of news items that we thought were pretty interesting and we thought we'd cover. But you know what, guys? Before we go on, I thought I'd just check up with you and ask you what you're playing right now.
Really, all I've been playing is Bulletstorm.
Bulletstorm. We're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about you there, J-Man?
NBA 2K11.
Really?
Non-stop.
Oh, you did play. I saw you playing a little Trials HD.
I did play
bit.
Trials.
Yeah.
I totally played Trials again.
How was that?
Really fun.
Well, okay. All right.
Did you make any more high scores on Trials, though?
A couple in the hard ones. There's that medium level that I cannot beat you to save my life.
Nice.
It's the only one that you're better than me at.
Oh, you guys...
Yeah, it shows you your friend scores.
Gotcha.
And I'm number one of my friends. I'm the best friend.
But see, I haven't
Winning.
played it in forever.
I don't care. Your skills have only diminished.
I know.
Nice. So do you go back in just to keep yourself sharp every now and then? Is that why you're doing it?
No, I haven't played it in like 6 or 7 months when I got it the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And then I listen to podcasts, sports podcasts, and I sit there and just zone out and play the same thing over and over again.
Check out the chat room. Light Hawk Wings in the chat room says he's been playing Dawn of War 2. That's pretty cool. And Spartacus is doing Champions Online. That's pretty nice. Look at all that. It's good stuff. All right, guys.
I'm wearing a toupee, somebody said.
How can they tell? That's
I think
what I
it's the
want to
first
know.
time you haven't had a beanie on.
Oh, we should put a hat on, dude.
I don't have one.
Dude, look at that hat over there.
Dude, my hat's gone on decommission. I'm sad. I'm not wearing hats right now.
Really? You're not gonna, if we take a break and do the news, will you go? You won't wear that hat?
Probably not.
Oh man, such a good hat though.
That hat's a whore hat that's been on tons of heads.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm sitting on the wizard hat. Would you wear?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take
No,
that
not my
one.
butt, just my chair leg. Here
It'll
we
be
go.
all warm.
Here we go. Here, look. Would you wear the wizard hat, dude?
I think my head's too big.
Oh no, just kind of put it up there, dude. There you go.
It's itching now.
Oh no, shut up, man. Dude, that looks really sharp. I gotta say, you are a sharp character.
I got a face for hats.
All right, guys, let's get into the LOTSO news. And welcome to the LOTSO news segment, boys and girls. And we just got a couple of little quick bullet point news items for this episode. Nothing that really struck us as massively epic in this last week. So we thought we'd focus on just a couple of them. And one that's probably going to go down in the history books. Oh, wait, it already has. The Kinect has been confirmed as the fastest selling consumer electronics device of all time.
I think it's great.
No,
I mean, why not?
I mean, that does speak impressively to the Xbox because that also implies a pretty massive active Xbox install base who are passionate enough about their current console.
Do they have the number of units that were sold with Kinect? Because I wonder how many Xboxes it sold.
Well, they sold 8 million units in the first 60 days, and I know a number of them were that new combo, you know, the S and the Kinect. And now, the other thing, though, is you guys both have it, right?
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time you played it?
A week and a half ago.
Okay.
Mine was probably like last month.
Whoa, that's quite a while.
Yeah, but I've been meaning to
everybody means.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, just like everybody means to play their Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm really just waiting for the games to come out, but
I'm a little bummed that we're at this point now and we don't see the games.
There hasn't been any new games since the launch.
This is classic Microsoft failing to continue to, just like they're totally screwing up the Windows 7 stuff right now. They're totally screwing it up.
Phone?
Yeah, I mean, with the updates being slow, and then they're screwing up when they do update, and even though they're trying really hard, and all that stuff is just not good enough right now. And then they get Kinect out there, and now everybody's just twirling their thumbs waiting for stuff. No, it's all crap still. Well, who
is it? Because they rushed it out, or is it because they are? Because isn't that like the?
I don't know.
Isn't that in the developers' hands?
That's that.
There was a bowling game that came out, the Brunswick Bowling. But I mean, and there's games coming out like they got the marionette game, Gunslinger Stringer that I'm actually pretty excited for. It seems like it could be fun as
because you got the game like Brain Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said
that's true.
I think I remember reading on Game Informer that they said it played kind of weird.
Well,
oh, it did.
See, that's the other thing is I would think a lot of these early generation Kinect games are likely going to have issues like that. You know, where they're just going to have kind of like this.
I'm still very, very excited for its future.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And I don't know, I actually didn't mean to turn this into a dumping thing. The reason why I kind of have a negative attitude about it right now is because it's not impressing me. And first of all, I wanted to be really impressed, and I'm impressed with its potential, but that's really all that's impressing me at this point is its potential. And I don't want Microsoft to actually turn the Xbox 360 into a 10-year console because of the Kinect. I don't want it to be the reason for that, like the reason why they'll be able to get away with Wii graphics now for 5 years. Yeah, because Microsoft's made statements to that effect. They want this to be a 10-year platform.
I hope it is. I love the idea of having my Xbox for 10 years. Or
it's just
7.
But here's the thing.
Now, would you want it for 5 more years, or like so it would be 10 years, or like for another 10 years?
Me right now?
Yeah.
I mean, in 5 years, dude, I think the Xbox 360 is going to be looking pretty old. It's about 5 generations behind the PC graphics or something like that. I mean, I'm pulling that number out of my butt, but it is like it's got like a really old ATI video card in that thing or something like, or it's super old now compared to what PCs can do. And I know it's not all about that, but just in terms of high resolution displays, like it's still only 720p, and I mean 1080p is the norm now. That was okay when the 360 launched.
Dude, when I sit there and you show me something in 1080p and 720p on my TV, I'm not sitting there dropping a load in my pants for how clear it is.
But some people care. And the PCs can easily achieve that now. I mean, the PC sitting there.
For how much money?
Well, but they've been able to do it for years now. Now they could bring that stuff down. And I'm just saying this. I wish they would just move the ball forward a little bit. Now there actually was just some news about Microsoft hiring Xbox 360 developers
to
develop
about that shit.
So they're probably working on it. So you figure maybe they've got like a 3-year cycle, hopefully, for development, and then you figure a year while they finish it up and polish it, and they really market the crap out of it. And that'll be the 4th year,
and then don't support it after launch.
And then the 5th year they'll launch it, maybe with Kinect integrated or something. But I bet we're about 5 years away from our next console.
I'm totally fine with that because I do understand how pretty computers are, but just what you got to do to keep up with that stuff is not worth it. I'd rather pay.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's not as hard as it used to be. I mean, come on.
Well, that's not difficult.
When's the last time you really had to struggle with your PC?
Not ever, because I don't usually push its limits.
Well,
I'm playing N64 emulators and the blob on it, dude. I'm not playing Crysis.
So it'll be interesting to see. Microsoft's got those postings, so we're gonna probably maybe get some leaked information that we can start kind of chewing on the new 360.
There's gotta be a narc in there somewhere.
Yeah, they're a pretty big company, so that, and we do know a lot of the people in the area, so that's kind of an advantage we have. I think I know someone who works in the division. I won't say any more than that. But then the other thing though that's kind of interesting out of all of it is, are they going to switch to maybe Intel processors or something from the PowerPC they have now? And if they do that, are they going to have game compatibility issues?
Such as?
Well, because the current ones are like for PowerPC, like PowerPC Max versus like Intel Max.
Right.
So the current Xbox 360 is PowerPC, but they're probably not going to go with that for the next one. So the games wouldn't necessarily natively run on the next console unless they had some sort of emulator. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, they dropped the ball on that from the 360 from the original Xbox anyway, so I've kind of given up hope on that anyways.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to keep your consoles to play those games.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I do love the idea of that, though. I don't keep games. I just wish... I like what PlayStation's doing right now, and Xbox is starting to get on board with the classic game HD remakes.
Yeah.
Because I played... I got Sly, the Sly series.
Yeah.
And, dude, I've been having a shitload of fun with that game. And it's, you know, it's a PlayStation 1 game, the first one. And it looks good enough to play right now, and I was having fun with it. I didn't feel like I was playing some horribly outdated game. I just felt like I was playing a game.
And I think that's great. I'm really excited for that. Like, Beyond Good and Evil HD just came out. I might give that a go, but...
What kind of game is that?
I'm not even sure.
Are you doing a show with candy in your mouth right now?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're so hardcore, man. Yeah, I didn't want to chime in at first because I didn't want to sound like a lame consumer, but I totally dig when those classic games, like if they redid Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts, whatever that SNES game. If they redid that and put that on the arcade or on the PlayStation Network or on Steam even, I'd definitely check that out.
See, I'm not as interested in games that old. I like, I don't know, console type
I'll take
of
them from top to bottom. I mean, I'll take them. Yeah, I'd take Halo HD remastered. Well,
dude, I would. I love Halo 1.
Yeah.
They are...
I never played that shit multiplayer once.
You know, a game that I played that I just loved the crap out of, and because I'm a Star Trek geek, was Star Trek Elite Force 1, and it was based like on the Quake 3 engine or something, but it was all in Star Trek. And they had good guns though. That was what the good part was. Is they were Star Trek guns, but they were just fun guns to play with, and it was good team stuff, and it was just a really good game. And I would. Oh, man, I'd fly to whatever developer could remaster that game, and I'd give him the best handy of his life if he would...
Just a handy? Chris.
Oh, I'm a married man, Alan.
Yeah, I guess you got kids to think about.
I mean, one day Dylan could watch this episode, and I don't want his dad to think he was a slut.
Send Jeremy out there.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Besides, he'd like a trip, I'm sure.
It's good for everybody.
Yeah, I wonder. I was looking at the chat room. The chat room was throwing out a couple of. What? Peregrine Falcon hated Peregrine Falcon. He hated Star Trek Elite Force. That hurts me all the way down to the core. Actually,
At least one's honest with you.
Yeah, I guess so.
How was Star Wars Battlefront? Was that game fun?
Oh, I did play that a little bit. It was it felt like a reskinned sort of Battlefield type game. But it was kind of fun.
Was it first person or third person?
I'm pretty sure it was an overhead type game. Top down type thing. Okay. Do you like this? Did you ever play Battlefield where you would do a, more of a sort of overhead kind of?
It was a PC
shooter?
game.
No, Battlefield Earth and stuff. Or
no, I really all I played was like Command and Conquer and Warcraft on the PC.
Mm-hmm.
I played Warcraft 3.
Yeah, Warcraft 3.
Battlefront 2. Yeah,
those
Battlefront.
were the ones I played.
Well, I'm not hating on Battlefront or anything like that, but yeah. All right, guys. Well, what we're gonna do is now that was just, I think that was that really that was probably on the news. You guys want to chat a little bit about Bulletstorm because you've been playing that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's talk about Bulletstorm. Go ahead.
Talk about Bulletstorm. You want to?
All right. Well, I don't know.
Do you want me to throw us to another segment just so you could talk about Bulletstorm?
I thought that's normally how you do it, but no, let's just go for it. I don't know. I've been playing it. I beat it. Thought the story was pretty good.
A lot better than.
Hey, don't you have some footage you could be playing right now too?
Chris, you just kind of threw this at me. You're kind of scaring me.
I'm sorry, dude. Do you want me to give you a handy?
Should we?
Yeah, please. It'll relax me.
All right.
There we go. Bam! Look at that.
All right. So what are we looking at right now?
Looking at the credits.
So
EA beating their chest.
Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, it plays a lot like the Gears of Wars.
It was a pretty environment too. It was really, really, like, there were some really nice, like, tropical looking areas, not like on purpose, but just the sky was colored and there was good color in the ground and stuff.
So what's the deal with the name Bulletstorm? Did you just shoot a lot of bullets?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it's all about
That's
skill.
it? It's not like anything clever or anything?
No, not really. There's a bunch of, you kill with skill is like the whole thing behind it. is that you get experience points for
Oh,
using different kinds of kills and
this
use your
looks
different
like-
weapons, and
This looks like one of those games that gives you a very satisfying kill.
it definitely can.
Yeah, their heads. It's like Gears of War when their heads explode. It sounds wonderful.
I like that.
Like what did he say? Like splitting cabbage. That's what it sounds like. It's just really thick sounding break. And
Well-
it was fun, dude. I'm not sure if it was worth $60.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but then they have, the Echoes mode, which is just, you try to get the high score, and they kind of set up a level for you, and you just try to run through in a quick time and get a high score. And that is pretty fun. It's kind of like the trials that we were talking about.
Sure.
Except I really want Justin to play through some because right now I'm the best.
Oh.
Well, no, I've only played one.
Yeah,
two.
he's played 2 levels.
But you gotta
So-
stop smacking the table, or else I'm
Sorry.
gonna come over there.
He's heated.
People were giving me S on YouTube about it. I just gotta say, I mean, it was just.
And that's why normally I just grip it.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Because you get all excited, right?
I do, yeah. So
Yeah,
I just
I know.
gotta hold it so that way yeah. And
So this looks probably like a $40 game, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the amount of work they put into it sure as hell doesn't make it a $40 game.
Well, how many hours did you get out of it? Did you already say? I'm sorry.
I don't know, like 8, 9.
yeah,
maybe.
probably something like that for the story.
8
But I
or
mean,
9
that's the thing.
hours
Then
for
there's the
$60
Echoes,
bucks?
and then there's multiplayer.
But just the amount of
Oh,
detail
yeah,
and
that's
work
true.
they put in there, it is.
All right. Well, now you're convincing me that's true.
Well polished game.
And they just add something to the first-person shooter, like you gotta, you gotta leash them, you gotta kick them, you gotta toss them into things, you gotta
Ooh,
explode
leash
'em.
him. Explain.
You have this leash attached to you, and basically you gotta sling it out, and you attach guys, and you
Yes.
fling them back at you. And when they fling back at you, they kind of go in slow motion, so that way you can try to get a good kill or something.
So they
like
do.
that.
Do they do like the Matrix kind of slow,
Bullet time.
slow bullet
Yeah.
time?
They do,
effect?
but only with the one character that you're interacting with, because everyone else is still running around the
See,
same.
there was a leash being used.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, and they have like this one gun, it wraps a kind of a chain around them, and basically,
Yeah, the flail gun.
yeah, it turns people into mines, and you gotta activate. Like it'll go off in a certain amount of time, but you can activate it, so you can like wrap them around, then kick them into a group of guys, and then explode them, and you get different points for that, and those points let you upgrade your guns and get different
Okay.
charge shots,
Hey, all right.
and that's how you buy ammo and stuff too. So you really it rewards you for
You
killing
need to do it.
creatively.
oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
So maybe it is worth $60.
It was good. I wish it was longer, but you can't really.
Do you know? Has there been any word of like DLC that you guys have heard of or anything like that?
No, I haven't heard anything.
No.
The only
But there is a downloadable content area already built into the menu, so
So they're likely adding something.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's with every copy, but I got the Epic Edition, and so now I get the Gears of War 3 beta,
Oh yeah,
Which
me too.
Oh no,
which
kidding!
isn't
Yeah.
why I bought it, but that was a cool bonus.
That is a cool bonus.
So
So you guys gonna get a little.
I think for a lot of people that could be worth it too, because they go crazy for those.
you can get a little
Yeah,
look-
Crackdown sold all those copies because they gave the Halo Reach beta out or whatever.
maybe a little leaky about the Halo or about the.
Yeah, we
about
can be
the Gears,
hands on.
right?
Yeah,
Talk
we
a
can do
little-
that.
We'll be talking about a little early on LOTSO. It sounds like
That'll be fun.
All right.
nice. All right, now let's get into the grab bag. It's now time for the LOTSO grab bag, and we're going to take some live stream viewer calls. And first up on the line is Kentucky, and Kentucky is calling us from France, I believe, and it is almost 6 a.m. where he's at, and so he's hardcore. But Kentucky, welcome to LOTSO.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone, sorry.
Good morning to you.
Now,
Skip my tongue.
did you just wake up, or have you been up?
No, I've been up the whole night.
Yeah, you sound like you've been up all night. So, what do you want to chat about, man?
I want to tell you my expected game for the year to come.
Oh, okay.
So I have great expectations on Mass Effect 3.
Ah,
Oh.
It will be super awesome, epic.
Now, which system do you play it on?
Huh?
What system do you play on a PS3 or Xbox?
PC.
Oh, PC.
PC.
Okay.
With a GTX 460 SE from Zotac, and the two on the graphics of the Mass Effect 2 on it, it's just perfect. So I have great expectations for the.
Now, did you like what they did from Mass Effect 1 to 2? Like, did you think the 2 was like, and so
You liked all the changes? I heard that.
The one feel it very cheap, more cheap.
Oh.
I would say. It was okay, but it feel it like too much repetition to feel the game. You see.
Oh, okay.
When you wander planet from planet and explore the planet, it's a bit long and not really interesting to fight the robots, all the robots.
Yeah. See, I played the first one, and by the end of it, I was burnt.
Like you mean like burnt, like as in it was just a super long experience, or?
Well, it wasn't even that long. It just, for what it was, it took it just was drawn out at the end, and I just wasn't as captivated as I was at the beginning.
Mm.
The thing was when you have to explore planets and get on the Geth. That's the name of the cybernetic race.
Oh yeah, the
so
Gek. That's
try to
right.
take over the galaxy, and the Geth made base all around the galaxy. So you have to wander all the planet, and you are in a vehicle, on some landing vehicle that is very hard to wander. It's like a Hummer, you see.
I remember
It's very hard to free travel with it.
the car you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had such a tough time driving around. There are just some certain parts you could not go.
See, I only played it for like an hour or two. I drove in the car for a little bit, and of course, it was the first segment, so it was super easy. But I just couldn't get past that first little part. It just was too, I don't know, maybe too much, too boring. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough.
I found it stressful. I really did. It made me too anxious. It did. I couldn't play.
So now, what are you looking forward to in the third one? Like, what are you expecting them to do? Like, as far as gameplay?
Epic conclusion. Well, on a action standpoint, apparently on the trailer I saw, it's the end of everything. You see, the harvesters are here, and they are taking over. It's done. They take it over the galaxy, and we start from here. And it's quite super interesting because in the next few hours you will save the galaxy or we are doomed.
Oh, nice.
That's sort of setting the bar high.
Or we disappear.
So for you, it's more about the story.
Yeah. No, it's awesome story. No, really, the first one was a bit long on the gameplay and a bit hard on the gameplay, but the story is super interesting. From head to toe, and that's really the part that made me hold my breath and keep continuing on the hard part when you have to repeat exploring planets to get weapon and get level, etc.
Okay, so do you think if I started, because I played through the first one, but I don't remember much of it now. Do you think if I picked up the second one, I would be able to enjoy it without knowing the story beforehand?
Yeah.
You think I could start from the second one and be happy with the third one?
Yeah, because anyway, they told you there is constantly in the second there is constantly flashback and references to the first one.
Nice.
The first.
Plus, don't they do like something in the beginning when it's first loading up or anything?
Previously
they
on.
kind of do a previously on type.
That
of
would
thing.
be helpful. I really like that.
I thought they did
But
that.
the previously
say-
on can only be what your last character was. I think that's if you brought your own character over is when they gave you that. Because you did everything different. You could do
Really? They
anything
can do that? That's really cool. I mean, I know that you carry your character over, But boy, Rikai is really disagreeing.
Yeah, I think Rikai wants us to play 1, 2, and then 3. I think
okay.
that's what he wants.
So he's not disagreeing
think.
about Mass Effect. He's disagreeing about being able to skip.
No, Rikai's been wanting us, Justin and I, to play Mass Effect for a while now. So I think that's what it is.
Gotcha.
He disagrees on the fact that I can start in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Kentucky, do you have any kind of closing thoughts before we hang up on your face and let somebody else?
Well, the other game I'm expecting is Star Wars: The
Old Republic.
Old Republic,
Sure.
and because I'm a MMO player, and I hope it will not have a too bad effect on STO audience.
Yeah, we'll see. You know,
Because STO is really taking level, and we saw on the last featured series of episode that Cryptic really now nails it.
Yeah,
Really, you feel they are getting a step closer to what they want to do, and they really enjoy what they are doing, and
I
they
agree.
enjoy the relations they have with their gaming community.
well, there you have it.
I just think you like BioWare.
Yeah, so back to Mass Effect 3. I was wrapping him up. But that's
Hey,
all right.
some people
okay.
do it right.
Yeah, I can sound like that, but the game I totally hated from recently from BioWare.
Oh, we're looking at
was,
footage of Old Republic here?
Yeah.
was
I haven't
Dragon
seen
Age
this.
2.
Dragon Age 2, that didn't do it for you, huh?
Ah,
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, me neither.
disappointing.
I'm looking forward to the Old Republic. I want to check it out and see what they can offer. I'm not too worried about how it's going to impact STO because it's a completely different. Well, we'll see. It's a different genre. I mean, it is an
Whatever's
MMO,
going
but-
on, this sure is beautiful what we're looking at.
Well, I don't think this is game
I
footage.
know, but still, beauty's beauty, Chris.
I agree. All right, Kentucky. Well, thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for receiving
Have a good one.
and chatting with me. Sorry
Oh,
for
yeah?
my French accent.
No,
Hey, no
no. We understood everything.
All right, man. Go eat a breakfast sandwich and get some sleep. We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, that makes the line open, and so LaBelle is hot on Kentucky's heels. Hey there, LaBelle. How's it going? LaBelle, you have to turn down your radio.
Hey guys,
Hey, LaBelle. How are you?
I'm doing good. You?
Good. So what's
Doing
on your mind
good.
gaming-wise? You have a topic you thought maybe you'd chat with us about?
Yes. Dragon Age 2.
Fair enough. Tell us about Dragon Age 2. What's on your mind?
Well, so far from my gameplay experience, the game is actually pretty long.
Oh, so you've been playing it. Okay. So you already got your hands on it.
Yep, I got it the day it came out.
How many hours you think you're into it?
I would say probably 2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I saw you, because you got it for the Xbox, and I saw that you were about a level 3. Is that about where you're at still?
I'm at level 9 now.
Oh, okay. So you put in a little more time.
I like the warrior class so far.
Okay. How
'Cause every time I use that class, I'm like hitting 2 or 3 enemies at a time.
now? I've heard some complaints that the graphics are a little underwhelming. What are your thoughts?
I think they're good. They seem better than the first game.
They say
The only complaint I have to have about the game so far is you can't get armor for the rest of the people with you. Like
Right.
the first game.
Right.
Any armor you buy is strictly for your character.
Now is this is $60 on like Steam? Yeah.
I don't know about Steam. I got mine for around 74 with overnight shipping from GameStop.
Oh, overnight shipping worth
Nice.
the extra $10, huh?
Yep. I also got the signature edition.
Oh.
What'd that come with?
It came with extra weapons.
Oh yeah, look at
and,
that.
I was able to download the soundtrack for the game
Oh, no kidding. Where do you download that from?
from the website.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if they did like an Amazon deal or something. All right, LaBelle, would you have any other thoughts before we hang up on your face?
Yes, I have a Star Trek one for you.
Oh, okay. Lay it on me, dude.
You know, in the original series, they actually showed Memory Alpha.
Yeah, well, just like the oh yeah, they even show the outside a little bit, don't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
It's just like the one we have.
They beam down there, and isn't that where they get sick, or they get infected?
My power went up before that episode.
Oh well, maybe I shouldn't have spoiled that for you.
Give me remote Blu-ray player, so I have to go through the first 2 episodes before I get to it.
Oh, I gotcha. All right, LaBelle. Well, thanks for calling in, man. We'll chat with you later.
Anytime, Chris.
All right, have a good one.
Bye. Switching it up.
All right. Now that leaves the line open if someone would like to call in. All right, Mr. J is calling in. Let's get this on here. All right, here we go, Mr. Line. Who is Mr. J?
Right.
Hi. Well, what's your name?
My name's John.
Oh, hi, Joan. John, what are you in the chat room? What do we know you as? I guess that's what I'm asking.
I'm Mr. JJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's going on, Mr. J?
Not much. Been playing some Darkspore recently.
Oh, you're a fan of Darkspore.
Absolutely. Very fun.
Anybody here at the table played Darkspore?
No, I have not.
Is that the what's that? Will Wright?
I don't actually know if he's actually involved in this one, but it's kind of like almost Diablo style RPG mixed with Spore Creator, so it's very cool.
Oh, really? Can you describe a little bit? 'Cause that sounds kind of interesting.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Did you guys play Diablo?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, so basically think of a mixture between that and the character created from Spore.
What?
Okay, we're looking at some clips of it right now.
This is like an RPG loot fest?
Yeah.
What?
Is it computer PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only PC right now.
Oh, you guys. So now you've been deflated slightly, haven't you, boys?
Dude, so you
No.
can, is it your guy evolves or is it just you create him at the beginning?
Well, you basically get like to unlock dudes, and over time you basically pick up loot you can use to upgrade your character.
I'm liking the look of this game. This
Ooh.
looks really sharp.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Have you brought this to Jeremy's attention too? Because we got to get him playing this on the Jupiter Night Post show. Because this looks really cool.
No, I have not.
I think
If you guys want, I actually have a few beta keys for you.
that would be awesome. I didn't know. Yeah, I would love to check this
Oh, it's
out.
in beta?
Yeah. This is right now.
Oh, okay, so that's why we haven't. Maybe that's why we haven't heard much about it. Because this looks really cool. I would like to check it out.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
No, I was watching
Yeah,
the video.
graphics
It's
are very nice.
Is it going to be co-op?
There's 4-player co-op in the game.
Oh yeah.
oh damn.
Yeah, we're doing that, right? That'd be fun.
When you said PC only right now, does that mean they've announced it for console?
I don't think so. Right now, I believe it's only coming out for the PC, but they might try to port it later. I don't know.
We're going to get screwed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just play it on the PC, boys.
I know I
It'll be
will.
alright.
If I can. Is it the combat like mouse clicks or is it buttons?
Yeah. The keyboard is for 5 different powers. But other than that, it's all mouse controlled, mouse movement, mouse combat.
All right, that's Xbox mapping control ready then.
Yep.
Because I got Titan Quest mapped to the Xbox controller, and I was having a shitload of fun with that game.
Well, there you go.
This game looks
No,
dope.
yeah.
So who, Mr. J, do you know who makes this? I'm sorry if you mentioned it.
Maxis.
Maxis. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
catch that. All right, now they don't bring a. I don't know. I'm not familiar with. Maybe I'm just not into the genre that much. But I'm
Yeah,
not
if you
familiar.
want to hook it up with a beta key, dude, I am down for taking
Yeah,
it.
we'll
not familiar with
play
it.
that and talk about it next time.
Yeah. Any other thoughts, Mr. J, before we hang out?
How
on
long is
your
it going to be
face?
in beta, I guess is a good question for Mr. J.
Actually, right now they have a thing where like you can only play on the weekends. It comes out later this month, I believe, at the end of this month. So you actually only have this weekend to play the game.
Oh, the whole game comes out soon?
Oh yeah, very soon.
Have they
Oh.
announced price
Yeah,
and things like that you've heard?
I believe it's $60, which is a little sharp,
Oh.
but considering you have co-op, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, good, dude. You just got me excited for
Yeah.
a game I wrote off right at the beginning.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's very interesting.
All right, Mr. J, do you have any other thoughts before we go?
No.
Any shout outs?
All right, man. Well, thanks for calling. That was a great one. Now I think we're all three really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, thanks, dude. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Bye.
He's already off the phone, man.
Doesn't matter.
Here.
Jeez. All right, Acid Punk is calling in. Hey, Acid Punk, what's going on? Uh-oh, Acid Punk.
Hello.
Not much, not much.
Oh, hey, there we go. Now, are you listening to us through the live stream because you sound delayed? Uh-oh, I think he is, Acid Punk. My finger moves towards the hang-up button.
No, give him a chance. Give him a chance.
That live stream.
Whoa. That sounded like you were calling us from the orbiter. That was something else. Did you guys hear that? It sounded like he
Games
was in
from the
space.
future. Games from the future.
All right. Okay. All right. That's cool.
Where's the
Punk.
next Grand Theft Auto gonna be?
We lost him. All right. Do a Skype test call, Acid Punk, and call us back. It's cool. All right. That leaves the line open if... no, don't worry about it, man. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Who do we have on the line now?
Hey, it's Peregrine Falcon.
Hey, Peregrine. How
what's
you
up?
doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Well, this guy's got a better radio voice than anybody I've heard.
I know. And Peregrine has a camera, too, but it's 5 a.m. where he's at. Maybe...
There we
he
go.
goes.
It is. There
Oh,
we
He's
go.
got a hat. Nice. Attaboy. Here, let me get that in frame so everybody can appreciate your wonderful hat you got there. Look at that.
Excellent.
That's nice. All right,
Hey,
Peregrine.
so-
What's on your mind?
XCOM. Here, I'll
XCOM.
send you the link.
All right, put it on. Alan, you got that over there? All right, here we
got
go.
it.
Okay.
Now, XCOM, of course, was originally a turn-based game, and 2K Marin got it and announced that they're doing a reboot supposed to be coming out this year. It's going to be a first-person shooter.
Is this the Alien game?
Yeah.
Okay, I read about it.
It is like 5 a.m. where you're at, right, Peregrine?
It is 6 now, yeah.
Well, your light just went out. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, that's all right. Well,
Germany
Maybe it
for
was
you.
the hat.
yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, God. We see your hat barely.
Whoa.
All right. Well,
It
it's
did, it
okay.
got dark. I don't know what happened.
It's okay, because actually now we're going to look at footage of your game here. So tell us a little bit about it while we got you.
I'm just thinking that he's disappointed on where the game's going.
XCOM.
Well, here's the thing, is that, like I said, the original XCOM was a turn-based game. It had a lot of gear. Not only did you do the shooting part that was reminiscent of the old tabletop war games like a squad leader and stuff like that, but then also you had a different portion, a more strategic portion, where you'd fly around the world, you'd build your bases, you would intercept UFOs. And if they just take it and make it into a standard ordinary shooter that just has aliens instead of terrorists, I'm going to be pretty unhappy about it. But if they include some of the other stuff from XCOM to make it more than just a shooter, I think it'll be worth getting.
2K Games is known for doing good work. I know that.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean,
They go back and forth, but as a whole, yeah.
2K. That's
The only thing I can think of that people have gotten mad at them for is BioShock 2.
yeah, but they did BioShock 1, so
Yeah, exactly.
free pass.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
You always have, off days, or they always have something that doesn't work out. It's normal. But I tell you, when I saw this trailer, because there were a lot of people like me who were hating on the fact that they were turning it into an FPS. I mean, really upset about it.
Right.
And after seeing this trailer, a lot of us are thinking, well, maybe it's not such a bad idea after all.
It could be a fun way to take on a remake, is just to do a genre shift like that, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I could see how you could totally blow it, but I could also see how you could give hardcore fans a new way to experience that old game.
Absolutely. A
That's a tough call.
more modern way, because the FPSs, of course, are more popular now. But a more modern way to experience an old game. And it could definitely be improvement if they do it right.
So-
like I said, I think... Go ahead.
Oh, so does XCOM take place in like that? It looked like that. It looked like maybe it was like the 50s era or something. Like I couldn't quite place the... It looked like
Well, no,
classic cars and things like that.
Right. Now, originally, the original one came out in the 90s and was set in the year 2000.
Oh.
This one here is set in the 50s.
Oh, okay. Boy, I like that too.
Well, I think they're doing it for sort of a... the whole part
Does that bother you, though? Because it seems pretty different.
No, I think that's kind of cool because it's more with the genre. Back in the 50s, things were different. Hardware wasn't as powerful as it is now. It's still back in the whole Roswell era kind of a thing going on.
Yeah, and I like that.
dude, I love that
Yeah,
50s
exactly.
vibe in any game. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we're looking at clips of the old one right now, and boy, yeah, that's a pretty big difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's,
Yeah, pretty big difference.
That's being nice.
I could see how if you were in love with this game that,
It's a huge departure.
Yeah, it's a huge leap, but
Yeah,
also in the years, it's a huge leap in years from...
Yeah,
A
definitely.
turn-based game
When
to a
this
Twitch
game
shooter
came
seems
out-
a little steep.
Yeah, it's a huge jump. But when this game came out, the graphics were awesome. I know it's hard to believe looking at it now, but
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
No, just seeing how much is going on and all your options and stuff. There seems like there's a lot going on in this game compared to most games of the time.
there was, and that's why it had to be turn-based. There were so many things going on at once. It I guess in a way it would have been a lot like an RTS, really, because I mean you did many of the same things. You built your bases, you moved your guys around. So in a lot of ways it would have been like an RTS, except it was turn-based. I don't even know if they really even had RTSs back then.
This game is
Now,
nuts looking.
talking about this because with XCOM, because I didn't play that one and I also didn't play Deus Ex, but when I think about XCOM and Deus Ex, I think about them together. Sorry, that's how I'm gonna say it. Sorry, but did you ever play that, like the original or anything? Are you excited about the new one? No.
Deus Ex? No, I never played that one. So that's the one I'm looking forward to, is XCOM. That
Nice.
and of course Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, you almost have to. You almost have to always give it to Duke Nukem, don't you? I guess. Now you went dark again, Perry. You're freaking me out, man.
I don't know I'm not doing it. I have no idea what.
I think your computer's been running for too long. So it's actually gonna happen. Duke Nukem Forever. It's really gonna be here. You think it's gonna be any good? What do you think?
Well, I don't think it's gonna live up to the expectations. I mean, 12 years, but I mean, different company, different take. So I don't know. We'll see.
This is
But,
Gearbox, right? The same people that did Borderlands?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think as much as I'm looking forward to the game coming out, I'm looking forward to Yahtzee's review of this game after it comes out on the Escapist. Because after it was announced that the company shut down and that Duke Nukem Forever was confirmed not to come out, he did a sort of a comedic review of Duke Nukem Forever. You know who Yahtzee is, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Escapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did this comedic review where he reviewed Duke Nukem, talked about how great it was and how everybody should go out and buy it. Right? And so it'll be interesting to see him reviewing the game again, only for real this time.
Right. I'm honestly probably I don't know because I'm a sucker from those old games, like I was saying earlier in the show. It's got Duke's voice, it's got the same Duke style to it. It looks like and well,
Dirty alien boobs.
crudeness. Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
exactly.
Strippers,
Yep, lots of strippers apparently.
but no co-op.
Uh,
I
well,
know. I am so not happy about that either.
Co-op would be nice. They do still have urinals though, so that's good.
gotta
Well,
love
hey,
that.
there you go. That makes it.
Yeah, Gearbox giveth and they taketh.
Yeah, Peregrine. Peregrine, did you have any other thoughts you wanted to share with us before we hung up on your face?
No, I think that's about it. So I guess you know what time it is.
All right, Peregrine, thanks for calling in. All right, chat room now. I'll leave the line open, but we got a pretty good turnout there. We could call it at that as well, but we'll give a
We'll give Rikai one last chance to call in.
Who Acid Punk is reclaiming.
All right.
Thanks, MJ, Mr. MJ. All right, Acid Punk, you're on the line. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Sorry about that mix-up earlier. I left the sound playing in the flash player, and it just messed everything up.
I know, that happens, man. So what's on your mind?
Well, I was thinking, I read an article today on Tom's Hardware. It was a review on a new Radeon card that had just been released.
Okay.
And I was saying to myself, this is the problem with PC gaming. I know, sorry to go a bit heavy here, but how do you expect people, the average Joe, to go out, get into PC gaming when a card costs $700?
Thank you.
What are you supposed to do? You can buy 2 PlayStations and an Xbox for that price.
Yeah, then throw them out and go buy another one.
But you don't have to buy that video card, really. You could go with something a little.
For some of the games, you do.
That's what I've
No, you
always
don't.
talked about.
What game?
Is the scale?
Come on. It's just
everybody's
hype.
playing the same thing
It's
with
hype. They're the Corvettes of the computers.
No,
you don't have to
You're a
do it.
fanboy.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. But the thing is, right, the average Joe want to play in 1080.
Yeah.
Even if it's 1080i, they want to see it on their big plasma TV. Now, to get an equivalent graphic card to play something like that, you're looking at what? At least a 5770?
Probably.
Well, it's still a $125, most of the
Yeah.
price of an X.
I mean, I totally agree with you that it's way more complicated, and I think that's why the consoles can always have that as a huge winning advantage to them. And I often get frustrated, like sometimes you do an update and like the video card driver now all of a sudden issues all of a sudden in the game you play, and
Yeah, and it's crazy.
that stuff is just super annoying. And Jeremy had the problem just recently where his game had to be signed into games for Windows or something like that in order for him to be able to play it. And when there was the storms,
All I know is
his
Jeremy's
games were knocked
gotten
out.
a lot madder about crashes in his games
Yeah.
than I've noticed in mine.
Well, what I was saying though
And
is
that's with the machine. That's with your machine. That's like a good machine.
his games, because he wasn't online, his games got him. Sorry, dude. His games got him. He couldn't sign into his games. He couldn't play them because they couldn't
Yeah.
log in.
Ridiculous. They should never implement that sort of DRM.
Doesn't that suck? So he's like, here I am in a snowstorm, power's out, or internet's out. I just, nothing to do but really play video games, and I can't play my video games because they won't activate.
I could still play on my console.
That's just crazy.
Oh,
to
dude,
me.
I could play them on my console all night long.
Oh yeah.
But that said,
Starting at $200.
I think there's some games like like an MMO. I think is probably a little better on a PC.
Yeah, if it's
No.
and pretty much for the most part only available on a PC.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, true that.
Well, there's DC Online, which is on the PS3
Mhm.
now, which is
Yep.
too bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the average Joe, I mean, it really screws them up. So
yeah, dude, that's what I've always believed the same thing, even though Chris tries to poo-poo it as fast and hard as he can.
What?
About how expensive it is. Dude, I built my computer around the base.
Oh, I
that
totally agree. It's more expensive to game with
Well,
PCs.
I know, but I totally built my computer around the fact that I might want to play Diablo 3 one day, whenever that day is. And
Yeah.
now I'm not feeling so confident anymore.
Yeah, that is
On a
rough.
side note, if you wouldn't mind me, have any of you tried Black Prophecy yet?
No.
No.
The new MMO, the free-to-play one.
Oh.
Black Frosty?
Prophecy.
No, Black
Oh.
Prophecy.
Oh.
Black Frosty.
Yeah, I'm like, cool. Frosty's gonna kill.
Really give it a try. I mean, it's got stunning visuals. It's got really good gameplay. It's completely space-based. I think it's a really good alternative to Star Trek Online.
Really?
Really give it a try. If you can find a video of it, have a look at it.
We're looking at it right now. So it's a space-based, free-to-play. Now, is it in beta or is it out yet?
It's in open beta right now.
Oh, open beta. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at it.
When you go from open beta to the real game, do they let you take your character with you?
Usually they do a reset.
I really doubt that.
Oh, okay.
I doubt it. I mean, I only started playing it recently because a friend of mine who lives nearby came over. He was like, "You've got to check this out." So I went out my way to install Windows just to try it out, and I have to say I'm impressed.
So tell me a little about it.
Well, I mean, you start off in this pre-zone where you start off in the first mission controlling a turret in a big capital ship battle, and you're just taking out fighters, missiles, things like that. Once you get past that, it's kind of like, well, it's open area, and you just go around doing missions. You've got like a little escort ship. You get to choose parts of weapon systems like laser beams, Gatling guns, missiles, that sort of stuff. You can play third-person cockpit. It supports SATEC X52s, Xbox 360 controllers, mouse and keyboard. I mean, it's pretty expensive for a free-to-play game.
This looks like it'd be really actually kind of nice with the controller.
Is this kind of like, I've never played EVE Online, so is this kind of like supposed to be a kind of successor to it? Because isn't that all about ships and all this kind of stuff?
I don't.
What I'd say is that this is a bit more action-based.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
the battles are really cool. I mean, it's got proper Newtonian physics, so you've got inertia playing around, and
Shut up! Really? That's cool.
it's a really good game. You really need to try it.
Oh man.
Oh, I want.
You got
to.
any beta keys
It's
for
open
it?
beta. Don't you
Oh.
listen?
Yeah, you just go to the forums.
I was trying to find the video. All I knew it was in beta, but I didn't know open.
He's getting
Sorry.
hostile up on the LOTSO table here. No, this
Yeah, just go to the site, sign
So-
up. I mean, like, I did
so,
it and I got keys the next day.
that's Black Prophecy. I wanted to make sure we repeat it if people wanted to check that out. So is it browser based?
No, it's a full 3D client. It takes a hell of a graphic card to run as well.
Oh damn it.
Oh, you got a fine graphics card. I'm going to check this out. I wonder. Yeah. Wow. Well, Well, we're getting our list here of games. This is awesome.
I mean, it's pretty damn good. And considering it's free to play, I mean, that is the best free to play game I've seen.
Is there any combat?
Yeah, no, the whole thing is combat based.
Oh, okay. You sounded okay. It's okay. We just haven't seen any in this footage that we're watching, so that's why I was starting to question that.
Dude, this guy won me over right when he said it was Xbox controller ready.
Do they have like
He's got your number.
team mechanics and things like that?
Yeah, definitely, all of it. I mean, like, I have the Xbox 360 controller. I've got a Satec X52. I'm kind of in between on which to use because I find both great. But, I mean, the fact that it comes with both support right out the box in open beta, that is an achievement.
What's the travel system like? Is it, like a space map and...
Yeah, space map, jump to different systems, the usual standard stuff. For
Just
MMO.
regular space stuff, man.
Yeah, jumping and stuff.
The only downside I will say, though, because
Yeah.
of the stunning visuals, some of the areas are instance-based.
Oh, that does kind of rub me the wrong way, but...
I mean, like, every time I've jumped into an instance, there's always been at least 5, 10 guys, so it's not really like you're alone.
Hanshot first in the chat room says, think of it as Stowe with a dogfighting sim. Lots of instancing, he says.
Yeah, but I mean, if you see the visuals in game, you'll understand. I mean, it's difficult enough to run the game.
And you never leave your ship?
Well, you jump onto the station, but I mean, I haven't had a chance to get too far into the game.
Do you actually walk around?
Not really, to be honest. Not from what I've seen.
Oh, this changes things again.
Like I said, it's free to play. It's not like you're going out of your way and
Oh,
spending
sure.
money.
So how do they make money? Do you know? Do they have like microtransactions and stuff in game? Have you seen
Yeah, I
that?
think that's what it's going to be based on.
Interesting. Well, Acid Punk, I'm definitely checking that out. Thanks for bringing that to our attention.
Dude, great calls.
Oh, here's
Yeah,
some
thank you.
combat. Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing some combat.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing once you see the combat. I mean, the visuals are stunning.
Yeah, well, we're seeing the combat right now. I'm digging it. Oh, I like the view through the cockpit too. That's kind of interesting.
I'm going to shoot the hell out of things.
Oh yeah.
You get to make and customize your own ship?
Yeah, everything's
Oh,
custom. So, I mean, like,
yeah.
I've already changed the wings, the engines, the shields, the weapon systems, the cockpit. I mean, there's so much customization. It's a great game, and like I said, it's free to play. I mean, how many free to play games look like that?
Not the ones I've seen.
Dude, I was pretty excited when I saw Champions how good it looked, and this looks way better
Yeah.
than Champions.
It looks
Not
fun.
the game, well, the graphics.
I mean, like, I can understand why you guys haven't seen it because it is made by a German developer, so it might not be marketed that much on your side of the pond.
It should
But,
be.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
thing looks nice.
This thing is, I mean, it looks like visually it's the best looking space-based MMO that I've seen.
Oh, Star Trek.
No, it looks incredible. I agree. It does look incredible. I'm really excited to try it. I'm really wishing I didn't need to go to bed so I could get up for Stoked because I would love to stay up all night and play this.
Well, I mean, the client itself is what I think it was, something like 4 or 5 gig download. So just leave it to download when you go to bed.
That takes like 15 minutes at my house.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold on. Same for me, but I don't know what net you got.
All right, that's fair. No, Acid Punk, thanks for. Oh my gosh, I'm totally distracted by the incredible visuals of this thing. I mean, that was like some massive. Oh my gosh, look at this one. I keep switching away and then going back. It's gorgeous. Oh,
Yeah, I know. That's why I went out of my way to try and make this call.
you're a good man,
Yeah,
Acid Punk.
Thank you.
All right, Acid Punk. Well, thanks for calling in.
Bye.
All right, there you have it. I think that wraps up the call-ins for this episode of LOTSO, and I think that probably also just about wraps up this episode because we got to get the hell out of here and play some of these games.
Yeah.
We'll add links to these in the show notes, so if you go over to jupiterbroadcasting.com, you can get links that we talked about tonight. And, of course, LOTSO comes out every Friday in some form. One Friday we're live, the next Friday it's released, etc., and so on.
Gas and
Repeats.
vapor.
Something like that. One version is gas and one version is the frozen. It's pretty cool. We're like water, right? All right, guys. I think that wraps us up, right? Yeah?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for tuning into this episode of LOTSO, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye.
listening to Legend of the Stoned Owl.
Legend of the Stoned Owl is produced over at JupiterBroadcasting.com. That's where you can find the show, subscribe, all those good things, leave us feedback, and also where you'll find us every 2 weeks. Thanks for listening to this episode. We'll see you in a fortnight.
You like that?
Does he get music?
I don't think so, but that'd be awesome. I wish he did. All right, here we go.
I can put in music.
Well, no, I mean,
On hold.
on hold, Alan.
Oh. Shut up.
I can put in music.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Queens.
LOTSO 28 grab bag in 3. In 2.